Hey everyone, welcome back to Behind the Grape. Tonight I'm not going to really look at a wine. I'm just going to talk about a topic that has really stressed me out the last 48 hours. And it's about an article that came out in the New York Times about the quartermaster sommeliers and the revelation of sexual harassment and assault, and it sickens me. I also want to say that I stand with Victoria James and Jane Lopez, Liz Mitchell, Raina Zayat, and all the other women that have come forward with their stories. Some of these women I know, some of these women I've traveled with to various exams, and it makes me think, when we were at these places, did I see anything? Could I have done anything? I don't believe I did see anything, but my heart breaks for them because I think we all owe each other to look out for each other, and we usually do. Like there's good people taking these exams, but I can't help but wonder, like, was anything happening that I missed? I think when I'm looking at the court today, I think somewhere along the lines it's gone off the rails. I'm a proud member. I was a proud member of the court. I've not achieved the MS. It was something that I was pursuing, but I was pursuing it for the reasons of making hospitality stronger, trying to be the best service professional I could be. It wasn't just about memorizing regions, subregions, rivers, producers. It was about giving back and pursuing excellence. I can almost trace it back to the movie Somm. And anyone in the court will tell you that was on the journey before that. When you're applying for the exams, it was a pretty good bet you're going to get in and, give it your best. After Somm, it exploded. They had to start putting on fourth and fifth courses, starting wait lists. So the money was rolling in. Rolling in. With money comes power. And I can't help but think, especially in light of one of the people who's accused and has come out and said a few things, Mr. Kruth, in one of the scenes in Somm, it strikes me now where he says, every great samurai swordsman learns from someone else, who then teaches someone else, who then teaches someone else. Well, if these things have been going on for so long, you see some of the people that have come up underneath them who are now being accused of things. Really resonated the whole samurai thing in my head. What was he really saying? Come along with me. Look what I can get. Look what's out there. It's disgusting. It's revolting. The court, when you become a master sommelier, in my estimation, it's to give back. It's to train. It's to develop. It's to do so with humility. It's to be respectful. All the things that they drill into our heads, but apparently at a certain point, they forget about it. Then you also see a few people coming in that they're not there anymore for the pursuit of hospitality excellence. Is give me the pin and get me off the floor, because once I get that pin, I don't have to be on the floor anymore. I'll go make all this money with Krug or Moët, and good for them. But I don't believe that's what the court was first intended to be. It was all about hospitality. And I'm not trying to paint everyone with the same brush, because there are some really great people in the court that I have much respect for, that I'm sure are also disgusted, and I've read some of the comments, and they are truly disgusted. But this is another black eye. It's another black eye under Devin Broglie's leadership. We had a cheating scandal a couple of years ago where 24 people passed the master's exam, but one master sent out a couple of text messages saying, or with the initials of what some of the grapes were. So all 24 were stripped of the title, even though they had done nothing wrong. And the master was stripped of his master sommelier designation. Cheating is never right. I get that. But if you're going to strip a master sommelier for sending a text message to 4 students for that, you best be stripping Mr. Kruth of his master sommelier designation on the basis of assault, on the basis of intimidation, on the basis of saying, I'll do this, quid pro quo, you do this for me, I'll do this for you. It's not right. It's not acceptable. And what's also come to light is that this isn't new. Some of this behavior has been known for a number of years, and when it was investigated, They simply said, okay, you can't proctor exams anymore. Just go over here, hide. Just go over here. Go over to that guild psalm thing and stay there. That's not how you solve the problem. That should have been dealt with at that time. So all who knew and were part of that decision, they should all step down. I'm sorry, I don't take any pleasure in saying that, but the only way we affect change is to get the people that were hiding this stuff or tolerating it and accepting it to move on, and let there be transparency, let there be openness. Let's have these conversations. Let's help heal these women. There's so many women that I'm reading about and that I know that dropped out of this program because of this kind of behavior. So how many great talents have we left by the wayside because we treated them with such disrespect? I don't know what the future for the court is for me. I'm not sure that I want to go down that path any longer. I think I'd rather be on the voice of change and helping deliver some change, because it's badly needed. And I hope that this is the start of something meaningful, a changing conversation, and we can get back to, especially in these times, hospitality is being decimated. Let's get back to being hospitable. Let's get back to treating people with respect. Let's go back to pushing ourselves to be the best we can be, and let's stop objectifying each other and objectifying our colleagues, our female colleagues, because that's not what this is about. And I'm sickened, and I'm saddened, and like I say, I stand with all 21 women thus far who have come forward. So this is not the episode that I usually like to give, but for me it was important to highlight that, you know, there's always been some problems in our industry. This to me is even bigger than that. This is a problem with an institution that many of us have spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on, and expected guidance, expected leadership. We didn't expect predatory behavior, slime ball behavior, groping, touching. I know I didn't spend all that money so that some guy could hop on a plane and tell a woman, meet me in Tampa. I'm going to be doing a seminar down there, for the sole reason of him wanting to get his kicks. So for anyone that is watching, I call on you as well. Like, I think it's time for Mr. Broglie to step down, and I think it's time that we stand behind all these women, and we support them, and we let them know that we have their backs, because that's the right thing to do. I'll be back next week and we'll get back into some wine. This weekend, it's going to be more about thought and how we move forward.